great start to the weekend here as we've got baseball from Yankee Stadium in the Bronx. Tonight, the first of this three-game weekend series between the Chicago White Sox and the New York Yankees. Major League Baseball on the show starts now. Jordan Montgomery, a hurler from South Carolina, will be the starting pitcher in this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Really like this guy. He reminds me a lot of Andy Pettit, left-hander from the University of South Carolina. Not an overpowering fastball, kind of like Andy Pettit. Low to mid-90s fastball, good curveball. His secondary pitches he needs to improve on a little bit, but this guy has a bright future. Quality arm from the left side.
Next to bat will be the Cuban import, Yoan Moncada. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. First of three here on a Friday night as the first pitch is in there for strike one. And as the Yankees get started here tonight, guys, they've been playing better than .500 baseball of late, 5-3 in their last 8 games.
Hey, Matty V, this has been a good division so far. And hey, D-Row, even though their lead isn't as big as it once was, they're playing some good baseball, and they'd love to carry this into a strong month of May.
Yeah, they find themselves sitting in first place after April. I'm telling you, that's all you can ask for in this game. I know it's a long season, a lot of games left to be played, but they find themselves in a nice spot.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch.
Well, there's the classic 0-2 wasted fastball. Not even close to the zone. We'll see what he throws on the next pitch.
Ready to deliver the 1-2. Breaking ball called just a bit low. And the changeup is taken for a called third strike, and the leadoff man is gone to begin the ball game.
To me, when it's raining, the approach at the plate has to change a little bit, especially if you're a guy that can run a little bit. Put the ball in play any way possible, especially on the ground. Making plays in the rain becomes exponentially tougher to do when it's wet. So these offenses really need to limit the strikeouts.
Yasmani Grandal comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Bases are empty, one man out. And it's fouled away. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1.
What a well-executed fastball right there, down and away. If you're going to do any damage with that pitch, you have to think up the middle the other way, and you have to be diving and leaning out over that thing.
And he takes strike 3 called, and it's a pair of punch-outs that begin the ball game.
The left fielder, Eloy Jimenez.
To the plate now, Eloy Jimenez. He'll swing and lift a ball foul off to the left and out of play. The average at 284 to begin play. 14 homers, 26 RBIs. Hit on the ground to short. And that's through for a hit.
Nice AB right there. A little potential for some 2-out lightning. Getting a cleanup hitter to the dish after the first 2 batters of the inning were retired.
And that'll bring up the shortstop, Tim Anderson, as he'll take a look at ball 1. Hit sharply on the ground to the left. Torres brings it in. Throw over to LeMahieu at second, and that'll do it. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 man left aboard. White Sox nothing. Yankees coming to bat. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Ronaldo Lopez gets the call for game 1 of the series. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, this guy is one of the better pitchers in the league, and one stat that jumps out, take a look at that strikeout to walk ratio. That's about as good as it gets. And look for him to dominate in this one.
Into the box, Greg Allen. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Yankees, the center fielder, Greg Allen.
Now the pitch. Hit hard on the ground towards second. And the inning begins with a quick out number one.
Batting second.
With that, it's time to check out the starting lineup for the hometown Yankees. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
Yeah, I'm keeping an eye on DJ LeMahieu. He had 20 ribbies last month. That's RBIs. That's ribeye steaks. However you want to put it, he drove in 20 men. When you're doing that over the course of a month, that's some pretty consistent hitting.
That'll bring in Giovanni Urshela. As he'll swing and lift a fly ball to right center. Engel is over to his right as he puts this one away. 2 down.
Batting third. The
So
second baseman,
here is DJ LeMahieu. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. As he comes up empty on a pitch right down the middle for strike 1. And guys, you take a look at the White Sox entering play here tonight. They come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Yeah, Matty, we had a saying in Texas, hit or get left behind. And that's exactly what this team did in their last game. Scored a bunch of runs, but good approach at the plate, working the ball to all gaps, line to line. This team swung the bats well. I'm going to be looking for that again in this one.
The 1-1 is looked at off the plate for a ball. Well, you don't need us to tell you it's really starting to come down out there. I can't imagine the umpires will let this go too much longer if it doesn't ease up.
Well, you could say that again, Matt. It's raining cats and dogs out there. Make sure you don't step in a poodle. I think it's time to get the grounds crew out.
And a good job there to lay off. It's ball 4 as he becomes their first base runner of the ball game now with 2 away.
batting fourth, the right fielder, Aaron.
And that'll bring up Aaron Judge. First delivery to him. Popped him up. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. 1 left for the Yankees. And this is still a 0-0 ball game. Back now for the second inning in the Bronx, and here's Heidi Watney with an update on the weather.
Matt, I am hearing that heavier rain is expected to pass through the ballpark at some point later in the game. The umpiring crew would, of course, like to get this one in uninterrupted, but it is possible that we could be looking at some sort of a delay if they determine the weather is impacting the play on the field.
All right, Heidi, thanks. We'll hope for the best, of course, but guys, you have to assume these players are probably going to be impacted by this weather at least a little.
Yeah, Matty, 100% it's going to be bothersome. They're going to have to watch their spikes. They're going to have to maybe gather themselves to get that extra grip on the baseball. But from a position player standpoint, you just can't lose focus. Starting pitchers are the ones that are going to have the most problems with it.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1.
That one looked like it could easily have gone the other way. There's a big difference between 0-2 and 1-1, but now this next pitch probably becomes the biggest of the at-bat.
The count now at 2-1. Into the windup and the pitch.
Probably better that he let that pitch go anyway. After seeing a lively fastball on the pitch before, it's pretty hard to sit back enough on a well-thrown changeup.
And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
Batting sixth. The
Andrew Vaughn, the next to bat. 1 for 3 back on Wednesday. Now here's the pitch.
Yeah, I get it. They want to run this guy's pitch count up, but that was a pretty good pitch to hit. He might be kicking himself that he didn't swing at that one.
0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2. No score here as we play inning number 2. Protecting with 2 strikes, went out of the zone that time, but he stays alive. The 0-2 once more.
He's certainly pushing the throttle and pulling it with those 4 pitches. Statistics class tells me I'm sitting fast.
The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now.
He didn't look overly fooled right there because a lot of pitchers will go to the breaking stuff 0-2, but he certainly looked ready for a breaker on that pitch.
And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
We just saw a fastball right there. I would not be shocked if he tries to get this guy to go fishing right here and drops a little off-speed pitch in the dirt.
The count is full, 3-2 to the White Sox DH.
That was another good pitch and a tough call that could have gone either way. He couldn't get him to bite on it again, so the count's gone from 0-2 to 3-2.
And a changeup couldn't get him to bite, and it's ball 4.
2 ways to look at this walk. If you're the hitting coach, you say that's a great AB. Down 0-2 and you work the walk, but if you're a pitcher like me, that's just a case of letting a guy off the hook, and that can really frustrate you.
Now here's the first offering. No balls and a strike to count.
I think for every player, for every former player, that swing right there is the reason we need to extend the netting without question. Want the fans to be safe.
Lifted down the line in left. Stanton is over now, and he puts this one away in foul territory, and there are 2 men out.
Wow, not an easy thing to do, D-Row, as a former outfielder. You know that wall's coming close. What a terrific play.
Was a terrific play, and his teammates are going to love him for that. He gave up his body. He knew he was going to take a hit. He braced himself and was very athletic robbing that baseball.
So here's Jose Abreu as he swings and hits a laser to right. Judge gets there for the catch, and that ends the inning. A man left for the White Sox. We'll go to the bottom of the 2nd. No score. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And next to bat will be the first baseman, Luke Voigt. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Fouled away. The windup and the 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Hey, obviously he had a pretty good gauge on that first heater right there. He was super aggressive, thought he was getting another one, slowed him down with the curveball. That's the cat and mouse.
The next 0-2.
Well, that's a pitch right there you gotta just lay off. There's a good chance he's going to throw it on 0-2, and if you can recognize it starting down in the zone, you know it's only going to go down from there.
Now a ball lined hard toward right center, but this will not elude the right fielder's grasp as he ranges over to handle it for the first out.
Batting sixth. The left fielder.
And digging into the batter's box next will be Giancarlo Stanton, head-to-head with Ronaldo Lopez. He's 1 for 5. Now the first pitch. Bottom of the 2nd here with no score. Hit sharply on the ground. And the Yankees have their first hit of the ball game.
Hey guys, he's lucky he's getting this baseball back. He hung that middle of the plate. The batter's eyes lit up and he was able to put good wood on it.
Frazier.
So now to the plate, Clint Frazier, as he will look at a curveball right on the black. Apparently it's strike one. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and one away. 1-1 the count to Clint Frazier. And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes in this one. Mr. James Kingsley.
Hey, D-Row, James Kingley's a pretty good umpire. He doesn't get too excited, keeps things under emotions. He's a pretty good ball and strike umpire.
Yeah, James Kingsley will never show you up, and he's always approachable.
Here's the 1-1 pitch. Stanton, the runner at first with one gone in the inning. And the slider gets him swinging, two gone.
Well, that's just a quality pitch right there. The location was excellent because if it's put in play, there's a good chance it's on the ground for a double play. And, hey, a strikeout always works, too.
And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Swung on, but it's pulled foul wide of third. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Weak grounder down the line at third. But this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. Yankee shortstop behind in the count 1-2. And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2. Two out with the man at first. Just out in front of that one, still 2-2. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Robert gets under it and makes the catch to end the inning. The Yanks leave one. We'll move to the third with no score. The batter will be Nick Madrigal. He was 1 for 4 back in Wednesday's contest.
The second baseman.
Now here's the pitch.
Madrigal.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence. He's got great body language on the mound. He's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff. Fastball
Got him looking, as that had two-seam action on it, one gone. And with that, we'll give you a quick look at our current standings in the AL East.
ONE MLB.
So it's back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up the former top prospect as a minor leaguer, Yoan Moncada. Good pitch there as he gets him to swing underneath it for strike one.
Man, this pitcher is on right now, pounding the zone, attacking these hitters. He's making it look easy.
Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now, 0-2.
Hey, this guy's so aggressive, I don't think this pitch is anywhere near the zone.
Hit in the air down the right field line. Judge is on his horse. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away.
Now batting. Catcher. Yasmani.
So next to bat will be Yasmani Grandal. First time up, he went down looking.
Yeah, in today's game, certainly don't get completely reprimanded for too many strikeouts, but no one likes to go down looking. Expect him to be a little bit more aggressive at the dish this AB.
1-0 the count. A ball and a strike.
Down 1-1.
And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. Third inning, no score to this point. Frozen on strike 3 for the final out of the inning. 1-2-3 go the White Sox. Home half of the third coming up. No score.
Welcome back. As the Yankees prepare for their third turn through the order, fans of the Bronx Bombers have been treated to quite a bit of production from this lineup so far this year. And when you look at their stats as a team, one thing that stands out is their on-base percentage, which is among the best in the league. In today's game, it's widely understood that that's a good indicator, and as one player put it, well, we get a lot of hits. We're not a fun team to pitch to, so guys nibble against us. And when they do, we do a pretty good job of laying off. Now, that's easier said than done, of course, but they are a shining example of it, guys.
For the Yankees,
All right, thanks,
the
Heidi.
catcher, Kyle Higashioka.
Here's the first pitch to him. And he popped him up. Back into foul territory behind first. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Head-to-head with Ronaldo Lopez. He's 1 for 3. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. Into the windup and the pitch. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
Now batting, center
Next
fielder,
for New York, Greg Allen. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Now here's the first offering.
After 2 great pitches, he has a lot of options right now. He could bounce something or go elevated fastball.
Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. And he fouls this one off. The 0-2 once more. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. Madrigal ranges back, and he has it for out number 2.
Now batting, number 29.
So stepping in is Gio Urshela. Flew out last time up. First delivery to him.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Hit on the ground toward the left. Moncada has it. Throw over to Abreu is in time, and with it, the side is retired. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. Stepping up is Eloy Jimenez.
The old adage, pitching and defense have been stellar so far. They've certainly kept both offenses in check.
There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. Well, if you love pitching and defense, this has been a game for you. Are you happy with that, Dan?
I think this continues for a while, Matt. Both of these pitchers are throwing very well, throwing strikes, having good command of their off-speed pitches. This is going to be one of those low-scoring affairs.
1-1 the count. Now here's the pitch. And he looks at a cold strike 3 as the cut fastball's in there, and that's out number 1. Opportunity now to take a look at some of the future players in the Yankee organization as our Road to the Show report spotlights a couple of guys that have been playing well in recent action. And the next to bat will be Tim Anderson, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. The windup and the 1-0 pitch.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters' counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches, and when he's getting the ball in the zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
3-0 now.
I wouldn't be surprised if he had the green light here. Matter of fact, I know he's got the green light here. He's looking for something set or cut, and he's looking to do damage.
And a good comeback there. It's 3-1.
Yeah, this is one of my biggest pet peeves in the game, when guys get count leverage and take fastballs. It's a game of fastballs. You calibrate everything off the heater. Surprising take right there.
He loses him on ball 4.
Now batting, the center fielder.
Next, it'll be Luis Robert. He went down looking in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, Matty, and he was locked up by a good fastball for strike 3 last time. I'm interested to see if they attack him the same way. Come at him with hard velo late, or snap something off in the dirt to see if he'll fish.
Anderson, base runner at first with 1 out. And it's a called strike to even the count at 1.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
Here's a look over to first, and the runner back. Breaking pitch, and this bounces in front of the catcher. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. 3-1.
That's a great call right there. Fastball away with a guy who's got some jets on first base. Almost like a hybrid pitch out. Great for a catcher if that guy's running. Easy transfer throw to second base.
The 3-1 pitch. And he misses again here. It's ball 4. And that's back-to-back walks here with one away.
Well, they've struggled offensively in this one so far, but after that walk, they've got runners at first and second and look ready to make a little noise. Just need a big hit now.
Up next, Andrew Vaughn worked a walk in his first plate appearance. He's set and the pitch.
He's already walked 2 in this inning already. This guy just can't seem to find the strike zone.
Here comes the 1-0. Fastball just inside.
Hey, time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
Just one hit apiece for both of these clubs. That one's in there on the black. 2-1.
Gutsy pitch right there. 2-0 changeup for a strike. Good call by the catcher. Great execution by the pitcher.
The 2-1 home.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. So after getting the strikeout on the fastball, not a bad time to check out our pitch speed comparison for our 2 starters. Both guys pretty close. Top speeds of 95 and 94. So there are 2 gone now in the White Sox 4th. And up next, one of the best defensive center fielders in the league, Adam Engel. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Looked like he tried to pull it there, but he swings right through the fastball. And this one's in the dirt. Good job to get to that quickly, though, and the count will even at 1. Ready with the 1-1. That one finds the target on the outer half. It's 1-2. One and two. Here it is. Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball.
Now 2-2, 2 on, 2 out. This is when you have to make a pitch right here. The last thing you want to do is run the count.
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. Clearly fired up to work out of that jam. Dan Dero and I are back at Yankee Stadium in just a moment. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th, and that'll bring in DJ LeMahieu.
The second baseman, DJ LeMahieu.
Now here it comes. Sent on the ground out to second. Reined in. And there's one down now.
Now batting, the right fielder, Aaron Judge.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Aaron Judge. He flew out in his last AB.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Here's the first pitch. Fouled off. He's got him in the palm of his hand now. It's 0-2.
I know we want to focus on the offense and how bad they've been so far, but can we give some love to the pitcher? He has had these guys in the rocking chair all day.
And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
I appreciate the moxie right there, but 3 fastballs at this level usually turns into a knock.
Stepping in now, Luke Voigt, as he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike one. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat. And he lays off for ball one. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Tough to do much with that one, a swing and a miss.
Hey, you know the pitcher right now, he's looking for that best friend, that double play ball. This is where you have to really be disciplined at the plate and make sure that you get a pitch that's above the knees that you can get in the air.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Luke Voigt goes down for out number 2 in the bottom half. Next up is Giancarlo Stanton. He collected a base hit his first time up. From the stretch, as he'll take a called strike at the knees, it's 0-1.
He's got a good feel for his off-speed pitches second time through the order, and we just saw 3 in a row.
Hard hit ball to second. A diving try, but it's through into the outfield. They'll hold at second, and there are 2 aboard now.
Hey guys, he's not known for being a singles hitter right here, but that's his second knock of the game.
And I'm sure he'll take him, but the guys on the other side of the scorecard might be thinking we really avoided a worse fate. In now, Clint Frazier, as he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike one.
Hey, he's rolling so far in this one as we head into middle part of this game. How about 90% of his first pitches have been for strikes? If he continues to do that, he just might finish this one.
The 0-2. Still no balls and 2 strikes. Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Waiting on it is Jimenez. He handles it easily, and the inning is over. Yanks strand a pair. Through 4. Still tied. 0-0. Welcome back to the Bronx as we check in with Heidi.
Well, Matt, I had a chance to discuss the state of the White Sox offense with their manager in between innings. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. They've already worked out 3 walks, so he feels as though that kind of willingness to let the opposition work themselves into trouble will continue to result in good things for them on the scoreboard.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. New inning set to get underway, and set to go is the veteran first baseman, Jose Abreu. Pitch on the way. The windup and the 0-1. And here's a foul tip into the catcher's glove. Moves it to 0-2 now.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on. And if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
And some action out in the Yankee bullpen now as a right-hander starts to loosen up. 2-2. Pretty well struck high and deep to left field. Back goes Stanton, still ranging back. Now a leaping effort at the wall, but he comes up empty. This one is gone. Home run. It's a solo home run for Jose Abreu. 6th home run on the season for him. As the White Sox are on the board first, it's 1-0.
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be the deciding factor in a game.
At the plate, Nick Madrigal.
Second baseman, Nick.
And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Now a fastball off the plate away. A ball and a strike. A ball and 2 strikes now. And a half swing that time, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the umpire, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
That's his 2nd strikeout of the game. I wouldn't be surprised if a coach finds him in the dugout and gives him a little talk about shortening up and putting the ball in play. Good things tend to happen when you do that in these kinds of conditions.
And right away he chases a fastball. Not the best effort there, and it's strike 1.
When I broke into the league, not many guys were throwing that elevated fastball with that much velocity on it. The game has changed.
And it's fouled away.
There's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if they have to incorporate that into their mindset.
And another foul ball. The 0-2 once more is looked at for ball 1. 1 run, 2 hits, and no errors so far for the White Sox. Liner into right center. That's a base hit. He's around first, heading for 2. And he'll pull into second with 1 away.
Everyone knows that this guy's numbers are not where he wants them to be so far this year, but you never know by that swing. He looked fluid and confident, driving that pitch for a double. We'll see if that gets him going a bit.
And here's the switch-hitting catcher, Yasmani Grandal. So go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Fly ball out toward left center field. Stanton will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the 2nd out of the inning.
Now batting, left fielder, Eloy Jimenez.
And Jimenez. He was punched out looking at strike 3 last time through.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play. Hey, this pitcher's going to have to step off the mound right here and refocus. Take a deep breath, something. Can't keep falling behind and creating traffic. It puts everybody on edge, not only himself, his defense, and especially his manager.
Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. Throw on to Voit, takes care of him, and the inning is over. But the White Sox hit the board first on the solo home run. Middle of the night at Yankee Stadium. It's now 1-0 Chicago. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Yankees manager Aaron Boone during the break about the team's offensive performance so far, and he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said their pitch selection has been the main reason for their struggles today, as far too often they've been swinging at pitches outside the strike zone. That's leading to a lot of soft contact and easy outs, so the focus going forward is on shrinking the zone and forcing the opposing pitching to throw more strikes.
Thank you, Heidi. Next up will be Gleyber Torres. He leads off in the bottom of the 5th as they look to break through on the scoreboard for the first time in this one.
Yeah, no doubt about it. You can tell in between innings, the veterans in that dugout going up and down the line, trying to keep this lineup from getting super frustrated. They just have to find a way to piece it together. Maybe pass the baton, get some wheels in motion, maybe get aggressive on the base paths if they can get somebody on.
Now here's the pitch. And a strike called at the knees, 0-1. And that misses 1-1. Heading out towards shallow right. Long run for the right fielder. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
Now batting, catcher.
No one on with one down, and up to bat next it'll be the catcher Kyle Higashioka. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And it's 1-1. The 1-1. Is a fastball, then off the plate for a ball. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. Clearly off with his timing on that one, a swinging strike. And there's ball 3 on a breaking ball that misses away.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the 2nd time here tonight.
Hey, I'm not sure what he was sitting on right there. He might have been sitting on an off-speed pitch, but instead he gets the fastball way late. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
Standing in now, Greg Allen. As he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Called strike 0-2.
Hey, this guy's got to be pretty proud of what he's done so far. It's never easy to pitch on the road, but to have this kind of outing in a ballpark that is notoriously known as being hitter-friendly, it's been a treat to watch.
Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning. Both teams battling the elements thus far, but we've got a tight game through 5. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. Jonathan Loaizaga takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound. Top half of the 6th about to get started, and that'll bring forth the slugging shortstop, Tim Anderson. Now the pitch. The 1-0.
Ooh, I'm shocked he got away with that one, boys. Curveball right down the middle of the plate, and for him to take that pitch looking, he had to be sitting on something else, but he should have pulled the trigger.
Allen is right there, one down.
Well, we've mentioned the conditions aren't ideal with the rain coming down, and that can make every play a little bit of an adventure. You really have to concentrate, and he did there to haul it down.
Luis Robert is in for the third time as he swings and misses at that one. It's 0-1. And it looks like the Yankees will have a left-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. Comes set and the 0-1. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
When a hitter is showing he's unable to resist those inside pitches, you just might as well keep going in there and hope he keeps chasing. Those weren't strikes, but he wanted to hit them anyway.
Ready on 1-2. Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone.
Well, he kind of got caught chasing the first two pitches out of the strike zone. But I think he's caught on to their game a little bit right now. Two tough pitches that he took with 2 strikes, and now the count is 2-2.
Chop this one left side. He's got it. And there's out number 2.
Now batting, the designated hitter.
Now at the plate, Andrew Vaughn struck out in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, always frustrating to go down looking. Everybody does it, though. You'll have a few ABs where you get completely fooled. Look for him to be on the attack early in the setback.
Swing and a liner. And that'll get down for a 2-out single.
Now batting, the right fielder, Adam Engel.
At the plate now, Adam Engel, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. And a fastball that's about off the radar screen there. It's 2-0.
Well, you see this a lot. A guy comes out of the bullpen throwing bullets, but he has a tough time finding the zone. Trust me, velocity is a great weapon if the hitters are tempted to swing.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Grounded back up the middle. Throw over to LeMahieu at second, and that'll do it. White Sox leave 1. They lead it 1-0. So now here is Gio Urshela.
Leading off for the Yankees, the third baseman, number 29.
Jose Ruiz enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th. First offering, as he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1.
That's the exact spot to lean on as a reliever. As a hitter, you just have to tip your cap and look for the next one.
Out in front there as this one's pulled off to the left side. The 0-2 delivery. Fouled away. Ready with another 0-2. And a big cut at the breaking ball, but he comes up empty, and that's the first out.
Pitching 101 is changing location and upsetting the hitter's timing. You do that, and everything's going to be fine. In that strikeout, he never threw the same pitch twice in a row, and he won the battle because of it.
And that sends DJ LeMahieu into the box as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Sent in the air out to straightaway center. Robert is there, 2 gone.
The right fielder, number 99.
2 away now in the Yankees 6th, and that'll bring up the former American League Rookie of the Year, Big Aaron Judge. as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. Outside with the breaking pitch, and he falls behind it 2-0.
Like to see him be looking to the opposite field with this next swing. Pitcher's trying to work you away.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
No surprise here that they're working around this big boy. Certainly not going to let this guy tie the game up with something fat out over the head of the plate.
So next to hit is Luke Voigt. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. First pitch on the way.
Hey, I know the tying runs at first right here, but if the pitcher on the mound executes, keeps the ball in play, I think good things are going to happen.
Fastball catches the black there for a called strike.
Boy, this is one of those ABs you like to hit the rewind button on. Put himself in a tough spot now.
We'll leave it right there as he strikes out, and that ends the inning. One left for the Yankees. They trail this one 1-0. Seventh inning ready to roll, and here comes the first baseman, Jose Abreu.
Yeah, Matt, that last one wasn't exactly a tape measure shot, but listen, a home run is a home run. I know a lot of pitchers, they call that a wall scraper in his last AB, but listen, it counts as a home run nonetheless.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Comes back with a good changeup there, and it's quickly 0-2.
Pitcher's got options here. He looked a little bit out front. Might be able to rush a fastball by him.
Too high. 1-2.
Hey, textbook waste pitch right there. Does he go elevated fastball again or something slow below the zone?
The 1-2.
Outside, that's ball.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. Next, here is Nick Madrigal. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. And now the first pitch.
You know, because this is just a one-run game, this doesn't strike me as a situation where he's going to be working around a guy. I think he's going to challenge him right here.
Now the 1-0. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Heading after it is Judge. He gets there, and that's the second out. Yoan Moncada. He doubled his last time up.
Well, we got to get it last time up. Look for it up in the zone. Those pitches you should get. Maybe it's an AB. Maybe once a game. Maybe once a week. He certainly capitalized last time.
0-1. Here's the pitch. 2 out, nobody on. And now a ball that's low and in the dirt. Ball 2-1. Hit high and get back left center field. Back goes Dan. Track. And it's nice catch on track. That is the inning. Now goes White Sox, but they hold a 1-0 lead. Now into the box. Giancarlo Stanton. Hits and trips ball thus far.
あちゃーですな。これもやっぱりね、途中でバリバリバリバリ言い出したから、ヘッドセット切ってましたけどね。ほんまになんか相性悪いですな。あまりにもバリバリバリバリ言うとったから。で、消してまうと今度音が消えるんすよね、これ。ほんまにどっちもどっちですよね。ああ、それてるし。ああ、両方セーフやし。炎の4連敗。今のもダブルプレイで終わってるはずが、なぜかそれる。話し合いへ。ああ、打たれた。やばい。結局こうなるんですよね。エラーが絡むと、その後がやばい。ああ、また。何してんねん、これ。まさかのスクイズ。びっくりしますね、もう怖。いきなりスクイズしそうになってましたよ。怖いっすな。うおー。よっしゃ、三振。ここもでもね、まだ油断できないっすね。満塁が怖いっすな。うわ、怖。うわああ、打たれた最悪や。さよならや。さよなら。あっちゃー。最後の最後で。さいなら。またちょうどセンターに返すっていうね。打球がまた死んできてるから、そのまま入ってまうんすよね、これ。なんてこったいですわ。もう、勝ってる試合が。結局あのエラーですよね、やっぱり。はあ、炎のさいなら。あれがなかったらもう終わってたんすけどね。結局この1点しか取られんかったという。あそこまで抑えてても結局最後にひっくり返るという。 いやー、恐ろしいチームですな。寒いな。12度ですわ。惜しい試合でしたな。これで結局、3位転落じゃないですか。団子状態ですね、これまた。ヤンキース1位じゃないですか。1.5。11度ある。あんまり変わらんすね。確かに寒いっすね。よっしゃ、さあ終わりましょうか。めっちゃ眠たいっすわ。もう丸24時間起きてますからね。昨日のね、夜中の1時半から起きてますからね。さすがに眠たいっすね。暇だな。あっちゃー。さあ、ではではでは。